Hey, what's going on everyone? Ryan again with rpkcustoms.com. This is going to be kind of a short video because I just went over one of these a couple videos ago, but I have another Anakin Starkiller perfect cast that a client sent me and wanted me to build in a production style V3. So I just did one of these probably, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and the client saw that video and wanted me to do a build on his Anakin Starkiller V3 or perfect cast. The only difference with this one is he sent over a Roman props clamp instead of the clamp that comes with the Starkiller kit, the one that Starkiller provides, which I think the Roman props clamp is a little bit more accurate in terms of a replica Graflex clamp. So Roman's clamp is really nice. Sloth furnace card, as usual. And the more I build these production V3s, the more I really want to add one to my collection. I used to have one in my collection. It was one that the base of it was from one of my old runs. And I believe Jesse from Kyberphonic Fonts has that one now. I think this specific setup lends itself really well to be installed. If you are looking for a stunt prop, a Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker stunt prop to get installed, I think this is probably your best bet. I think the Luke Hero is probably the all-around best to be installed. But just because there's no long lever and cone knob and boot stud, things to dig into your hand like the V2, I think this is the better option to get installed over the V2. And I just like the weathering on this. I like how the gold neck, the paint around the gold neck is chipped away, which is very reminiscent of the V2. The only thing that I really don't like about this stunt prop in particular is the hole right there in the emitter. I just don't think it looks aesthetically pleasing. It is accurate to the actual prop, but compared to the V2, I like the V2 setup. I actually prefer having an emitter nipple as well. That's the only two things that I am really not fond of with this saber, but I do think this is a really cool saber. I really like the aesthetic. Again, I like the fact that there's nothing to dig into your hand when if you were to get this installed, if you're dueling with this or just swinging it around. I did all of your casting lines that you can see right here. Hopefully you can see that. I did all of the damage on the pommel. I also did some little micro scratches and dings here in the booster section just to make it look a little bit more natural. And I did all of the sculpting around the thin neck. And this is what we can see in the reference photos of the V3, the post-production V3. So yeah, I think that will about do it for this video. Like I said, I just did a video on one of these not too long ago, so there's really not too much to talk about. If you would like to know more about the Anakin Starkiller Perfect Cast itself, you can go to my last video and check that out. I go into a little bit more detail on the actual kit itself. But just like the last one, I did the lapping compound on the threads right here around the split in the neck and right here at the top of the clamp. I polished it up with lapping compound, and then I added some lubricant. So you're not going to have to worry about thread lock on this one like I had with the last one that I did. But I think the client just wants this for display anyway. I don't think he plans on getting this installed, so that shouldn't matter too much. But yeah, I think that's it. I appreciate you watching, guys. May the Force be with you.